Welcome to VoroMotors. Today we'll be showing you how to replace the tubeless tire on the Roadrunner V2. This process applies to both the front and rear tires, but for this example we're working with the rear. For this task, you'll need a 4 and 5mm hex key, 18mm wrench, tire spoons, depinning tool, and a tire pump. Begin by removing the brake caliper mount with a 5mm hex key. With the 4mm hex key, remove the fender mount screws and washers. Then remove the 4 seat screws with the 5mm hex key. Set the seat aside so you can access the controller box. Disconnect the green, yellow, and blue phase wires. Then disconnect the hall sensors, which is the big white phase connector. With a depinning tool or a paper clip, depin the hall sensor so you can easily free the motor cable from the controller box. Loosen the motor nuts with an 18mm wrench. Remove the wheel. Next, remove the 6 rotor screws with the 4mm hex key to disassemble the rotor. Then release some air from the tire if needed. Remove the tire using 2 and sometimes 3 tire spoons. Take your new tire and install it with a tire spoon. Elbow grease will be needed. Fill your tire up with air to about 35 to 40 psi. Then reinstall the rotor by screwing in the 6 screws in a star pattern with the 4mm hex key. Slide on the wheel and tighten down the motor nuts with your 18mm wrench. Next, feed the motor cable into the controller box. Grab the white connector and reinsert the hall sensor wires in the same order as they were before. You can use the matching side for reference. Then match the phase wires, green to green, blue to blue, and yellow to yellow. Power on your scooter and test that everything functions properly. If so, you can go ahead and close everything up. Tuck the wires in nicely and place the seat on top. Line up the holes and screw in the 4 seat screws with your 5mm hex key. Next, reinstall the fender mount with your 4mm hex key. Then reinstall the brake caliper with your 5mm hex key. And that's it! Shout out to Tubeless tires! If you have any questions, please feel free to contact our customer support team at VoroMotors.com. Have any tutorials you'd like to see? Make sure to leave them in the comment section below. Until then, safe riding.